Okay, what's up, everyone? Just trying to see some people in here. I see no viewers right now. Okay, once someone comes in, I'm going to start talking. Make sure you leave a comment to let me know if you're here or not. See two viewers on here. Okay, once someone comes in, I'm going to start talking. Make sure you leave a comment to let me know if you're here or not. Okay. What's up, everybody? Make sure you leave a comment if you're in here, just so I know. Okay. Looks like I got one viewer. Okay, there we go. What's up, Barry? How you doing today? Barry said the audio is good. And my boy Ike in here. What's good, Ike? Hope you guys' day is going well so far. Barry, I added you as a moderator for YouTube. Yeah, Ike suggested that, so I just added you. I don't think I asked you. I started the message, and then Ike's like, I already hit up Barry, so yeah, I added Barry and LaShawn as my moderators here. Okay, looks like it's up to 3 viewers. Just let me know when you're in here, guys. Okay, and I am using Restream. I know a lot of you guys chose Streamlabs as your streaming software, so okay. I like how clean Restream looks. I actually like the user interface a lot better than Streamlabs. Okay. Let me just add this chat overlay over here. Okay. Yeah, Restream is really nice, Barry. Yeah, so today I'm just going to be covering a few things. I'm actually kind of regretting my Galaxy Watch decision. I'm going to touch on that a little bit later on. And then a few other things. I saw Xiaomi is releasing the Mi 11T and the 11T Pro pretty soon, and also the Fossil Gen 6. So yeah, we're going to be talking about those today. Again, just let me know if you're here. Just say what's up in the comments if you're watching this right now. Oh yeah, Ike, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it, Ike. Oh, and also I had an issue with the Sony webcam software. I cannot get it on my M1 Mac. I think it's like a M1 issue. I don't think Sony has made an optimized version of the Sony webcam app for the M1. If anyone has a workaround, you could feel free to leave that in the comments. Next time, I'll probably have to use my girlfriend's Windows laptop to actually use my ZV1. Right now, I'm using the Mac webcam. It doesn't look bad at all, but I just like my Z1 camera a lot better. What's good, Palace 35? If you guys are want to listen to some real dudes talk about real topics, definitely hit up Palace 35, The Empire. Their podcast is amazing. It's just some real dudes. I went to school with a few of them. I know Jay and then Ben. Both of those dudes are just two of the coolest dudes I ever met. So definitely tune into that podcast when you get the chance. Okay, I'm gonna hop into it. Gonna give it like one more minute, then I'm just gonna hop into it. Gonna talk about my issues with the Galaxy Watch 4. Why I'm regretting it a little bit, and all of those issues like came about this week, I think. Okay, yeah, Ike said it doesn't look bad at all. Yeah, I'm kind of like surprised of how good the MacBook camera looks. It's pretty much on quality with like a regular Android phone camera. Like I feel like an iPhone camera would look a lot better than this, but I think an Android camera will look pretty similar to this webcam on the front of the MacBook. Okay, Barry is suggesting Camlink. I did look at that software. I will have to look at that. But the issue is like my phone is, I mean, my camera, the ZV-1 is only readable to OBS right now. So like when I hook up the ZV-1, like the Sony webcam app only shows in OBS, and that app like has to show in whatever program you're using. So yeah, that's the reason I couldn't like connect it to Restream or Streamlabs or anything else. It looks like OBS is only reading my camera properly. Okay. Yeah, and yeah, Ike did tell me that the ZV-1 had to be like updated using the Windows device because it just like didn't work on the M1 MacBook. Like even just like updating your camera, that wouldn't even work on the MacBook because of like all the M1 limitations. Looks like a lot of things still aren't optimized for the M1 yet. Okay, Camlink is hardware. It costs around $100 from $100. Um, Okay, yeah, then you wouldn't need to use the Sony soft. Oh, that makes sense. Okay. I was thinking of something else. There is a streaming service that I was looking. It's called Ecamm, I think. Is that what it's called? Isn't that what Mike uses, Ecamm? That streaming software, I think Barry would know. Okay. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, like your tip worked for like the initial setup, but it's only working for OBS. It's like not working for any other stream for other streamers. For me, I might have to redo it. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna hop into it now. I've been on for around 8 minutes now. So, yeah, the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. I'm actually like regretting it a little bit, just because of like just the few reviews that I've seen and just compatibility issues with just Wear OS as a whole. That's just like what's been bothering me. There's just like some pretty like crucial limitations for me. Like, so the watch won't come with Google Assistant initially, and I absolutely hate Bixby. So I'm just like not looking forward to using Bixby as like an everyday voice assistant as well. Like when I get like a premium smartwatch, I definitely want like a reliable voice assistant. I don't think Bixby is like at that level yet. Like my Amazfit has Alexa. Alexa works perfectly fine. I'm perfectly fine with Alexa. And then like all of the Wear OS watches that I had previously, like the Fossil Gen Sport, and then the TicWatch Pro 3, both of those had Google Assistant. So yeah, I'm really kind of disappointed that it won't like come with Google Assistant. I really hope they push that update quickly, but that's one of the major reasons why I'm like not like really. I'm kind of like upset with the Galaxy Watch. And then another thing is the all the health features like won't be supported. So the all of the health features are going to be attached to these. Well, most of the health features are going to be attached to the Samsung Health app, and then certain aspects of the Samsung Health app will not be downloadable like on any other Android device, and iOS is not getting the Galaxy Watch at all, which I know some people will be upset about. I'm pretty sure the previous versions of like the Galaxy Watches were able to be supported on iOS, but yeah, I'm like kind of concerned with those health features. I did like look at a few articles on Reddit or something, and it said there was a workaround where you'll be able to download like a third party app, but not everyone will know how to do that. Not everyone will want to do that. So yeah, that's why I'm kind of concerned about the Galaxy Watch. For those are the major reasons so far. Again, I just really hope they push that Google Assistant update like really fast, like within the week after I get it. The release date is scheduled for the 27th, and then the watch has been out for like around a week and a half now. So I'm really hoping Google Assistant comes pretty quickly. Okay, let me read some of these comments. Okay. Yeah, Bixby is trash. Yeah, I'm hoping that Google Assistant update will be top priority as well. And then another thing I've seen recently is the Fossil Gen 6 is coming out soon. So that's another major reason like I regret it buying the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, because the Fossil Sport I'm sorry, the Fossil Gen 6 is coming out soon. So that's something I'm really interested in, because like I'm a huge Wear OS fan. Before anything, like Wear OS is definitely my favorite wearable platform. Like right now I'm rocking the One Plus watch and I'm not really like impressed. Like I've had other fitness trackers like at around the same price as the One Plus watch, and they did a lot better. So not really impressed with the One Plus watch. I was just gonna play with like these different kinds of fitness trackers and smaller non-flagship smartwatches before I picked up another Wear OS watch after I got rid of my Tick watch. So um, yeah, I'm really excited for the Fossil Gen 6. I'm just gonna pull that up to the side. So it looks like The Verge leaked this earlier this week. There was apparently a leak on, I think it was Amazon UK, on their Amazon profile. There was a leak of the Fossil Gen 6. So it will be like the first watch to have the Snapdragon 4100 Plus this year. We're not sure if it will have like the Wear OS 3, because um, initially they said they wouldn't support it for like their next generation of watches. It will be like next year before they were able to implement Wear OS 3. So I don't think this generation of Fossil will get the Wear OS 3. That's not that big of an issue to me if it's going to get it eventually. But I'm a huge fan of like just how Fossil watches look. So I just like really like that classic style that they have on there. I believe these are leaks directly from the Amazon profile. So those look great to me. Like the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic looks pretty good too. But I just really like the way the Fossil looks a lot more. That's just like my opinion. And then Wear OS, just pure Wear OS is probably the better software now anyway, just because of like all the limitations that Samsung has on their watches currently. So yeah. Okay. Okay, I'm still getting used to Restream a little bit. Let me try to catch up with the comments. Okay, yeah, that's still Ike's comment. Okay. So yeah, I'm kind of excited to see what that Fossil Gen 6 is like. If I don't like the Galaxy Watch, I'm probably going to sell it and then get the Fossil Gen 6, because they retail at around the same price according to that Amazon leak. So um, yeah, there's that. So yeah, if you're in the chat now, just let me know if you guys have any questions, or just like say what's up. Interaction is key in my opinion. So definitely hit me up if you're in here and you haven't said hi yet. Okay. Okay, Ike said he saw a couple of reviews as well. I'm mainly using it with the Fold 3, so yeah, you're gonna be good, Ike. you get pretty much every Samsung device that comes out anyway, so you're definitely gonna be good. I don't think I'm gonna get a Samsung phone anytime soon anyway. That Z Flip 3 did look very intriguing, but I'm still waiting for the Pixel 6 Pro to pull the trigger on anything. So, yeah, there's that. Okay. Yeah, I'm like really curious to see what like these Samsung health features are like the new BIA sensor is. Basically, it's like gonna send electronic waves through your body so that it can like detect your body mass and muscle mass and fat percentage and all of that. I think that's really interesting. I haven't seen anything like that in a wearable yet, so I'm really curious to like see how that works. Apparently, it's like very similar technology to a smart scale. Yep, Barry, that's the way to go. You don't need the flip. Just wait for that Pixel like I am. That Pixel 6 Pro is still calling my name. I pretty much don't care what they price it at now. Yep, Android Central's review went heavy into the fitness portion. Okay, let's see. Android Central's review went heavy into the fitness portion. From what he was saying, they were pretty on point in terms of accuracy. Yeah, I think, well, most high end wearables right now are like extremely accurate anyway. I've watched this one guy. He's like based out of another country. I cannot remember his name. I'll have to find his YouTube channel. Let me try to type that in. But he goes very like scientific into like different sensors and everything. Like he compares them to like medical grade like devices and everything, and he creates like very like scientific charts. And it's a really good channel. I have to find the name of that. Let me log into YouTube over here. So what's that guy's name? There it is. The quantified scientist. Like he does a great job like going into wearables and everything, and showing like how accurate they are. Let me show that on my screen. Yeah, definitely like check out this channel if you ever like want to see like how accurate like current fitness trackers or smartwatches are. Like he goes all the way in. But yeah, I agree 100% that Pixel 6 Pro is a buy day one. I'm definitely pre-ordering that so I can get it on my channel ASAP and just to experience that stock Android and the new cameras that Google is doing over there with that 50 megapixel camera. I'm really excited to see what that's going to be like. Yep, Ike said he's going to look into that tonight. Yeah, that was hilarious the other day. Ike got into that argument with James on Twitter. Yeah, Apple Watches are like pretty accurate, but they are definitely not medical grade. And this guy like definitely shows that. This is a great channel to check out if you're just like wondering how accurate different fitness trackers and things are now. Okay, so yeah, we're 20 minutes in now. Okay, yep, Fold 3 and 6 Pro are gonna be my daily carries. It's a pretty good setup. The only way I would rock two phones daily is if I ever got an iPhone, I think. Like I haven't had an iPhone since the iPhone 5S, and I'm not getting one until they create like a budget option again. I just like want a really good bang for your buck iPhone. I don't think a lot of them that come out now are good value for the most part. I just want like a really good bang for your buck iPhone. I think the last one I'd say is the iPhone SE 2020. Other than that, you definitely have to go like previous generation to get like a really good bang for your buck in terms of iPhone, in my opinion. Like I don't even think their base model is usually priced well. Yeah, Barry said he's a two phone guy as well, but they're both Androids. Yeah, I'd like to see you guys try Restream one day. I just really like just like the animations and everything of Restream. I just think everything looks really good. Yep. Barry said the Pixel 6 Pro will be the primary, and the second will be whatever he's reviewing. That's a solid. Yeah, I think that's the only other way I usually go to phones. But when I review phones, I usually don't carry them both around. I'll throw my daily driver to the side and then just focus completely on the phone that I'm reviewing. Most likely, so like last year when I picked, or earlier this year when I picked up that Moto G stylus and then the Poco X3, I primarily just would use those devices. I'd never carry two for the most part. Okay, looks good. Okay, Ike said, I was excited about the iPhone earlier this year, but a lot of that excitement is lost. I definitely get why. I don't think it's going to be like really any incremental upgrades. Like, I don't think like changing the refresh rate is going to be like that revolutionary for the iPhone. I feel like they have to do something big like Google did. Like, the Pixel 5 and Pixel 6 Pro series is basically night and day. It's like changing categories like pretty much exponentially. I definitely don't think the iPhone 13 is going to be like a huge upgrade over like the 12 and the 12 Pro Max and all that. Hopefully they like do something surprising, but the way leaks go, they've been extremely accurate lately, so I don't think it's going to be like anything extraordinary. Yeah, Barry's hoping for the iPhone that they've been wanting next year. Yeah, they've definitely released the same product like 2 or 3 years in a row. I'm looking forward to just seeing like what Apple does in the future. Again, I probably won't pick one up because like I'm pretty much an Android guy. I would only buy a iPhone if it was like a crazy good bang for your buck. So yeah. Okay, Barry said excellent point. Okay, Ike said Faxberry is going to be a while before that comes. Incremental updates get so old. Yeah, that's a really good point, Ike. Yeah, I just really feel like they need to do something like out of the ordinary this year, like switch to USB C type thing. But I definitely think they're gonna go portless before they ever go USB C, just because of what Apple does. But yeah, let's see. I get it. I can't have dramatic updates every year, but come on, every 3 to 4 years is killing me. That's what Apple does. Exactly. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go over the Xiaomi Mi 11 and the Xiaomi Mi 11T Pro. Let me pull that up again. Okay, so apparently in September, the Xiaomi Mi 11T and the Xiaomi Mi 11T Pro are coming out pretty soon. So I thought this was really interesting just because the T series is usually, I don't know if it's cheaper or if it's like the more advanced form of like the regular Mi 11. Barry, you'll have to let me know that because I know you're the Xiaomi guy here. Um, But yeah, I thought it was like fairly interesting, like what they're doing with the Xiaomi Mi 11T and the Mi 11T Pro. I think it's cool to see the Xiaomi Mi 11T using that Dimensity chipset again. Like I haven't seen a phone with a Dimensity 1200 yet. I don't think. So I think that's going to be really interesting on that standard Xiaomi Mi 11T. And then the T Pro is, of course, going to have the Snapdragon 888 or 88 plus. It'll have a 120 hertz refresh rate, and it's going to have the same cameras as the Xiaomi Mi 11 Lite. So I don't know if that's going to be cheaper or more premium than like the regular Mi 11. You'll have to let me know, Barry. Yeah, yeah, I definitely feel like Xiaomi is like one of the companies that's like pretty much done with LCD. They didn't release a lot of phones with LCD this year. I think they're going all OLED. Hope to see that with their like their Poco brand as well later on. Okay, Ike said he saw that, was thinking about selling the Mi 11, and I didn't even know you still had the Mi 11. Ike, you like go in and out of devices so quickly. I didn't think you still have that on you. Yeah, Ike said he thinks that the thought the T model was a step up from the base model. Yeah, I didn't know if that was like the budget form of the regular 11 or like the more expensive version because I know there was like a Mi 10T and all that. Yeah, Ike said it's still waiting in the lab. Let me see. I'm gonna look up those specs, Barry. Okay, what's up, Tech for Your Needs? How you doing today? I believe his name is Lewis from Tech for Your Needs. I hope you're doing good. I hope your Saturday is going well. The mic sounds nice. I really appreciate that, man. I really appreciate it. This is probably my favorite mic that I've owned. I've only owned like three or four, but this is definitely my favorite. The Samsung G Track Pro. It's a really good bang for your buck. Like I think it's like just over $100, and a lot of people compare it to that Shure microphone. I think it's the MV7 that usually costs like around like close to $300. So I always try to find the best bang for your buck in tech. So the G Track Pro is doing a good job so far. Yeah, it's good to hear tech for your needs. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna look up that resolution again, Barry. Yeah, I don't see anything about resolution. It just has refresh rate for the most part. I bet GSM Marina would have something because they usually have like a lot of specs for leaks as well. Okay, it's like a website called Gadgets Now. I'm not sure of their reliability. It's a Indian website. It looks like they're saying it's going to be a 6.67-inch screen in 1080 by right. Okay. So yeah, Barry, this is the website I saw. They're just saying it's 10 by 2460, which is just full resolution, I believe, 400 ppi. But they're saying LCD, so I'm not sure how reliable that website is. I keep pressing the camera button instead of the screen share button on accident. Something I gotta get used to. Yo, Barry, I'm curious. What mic do you use? Just really curious as to what mic you use. Yeah, I did notice the battery increase as well. But I always felt like Xiaomi devices had like pretty good battery life, even with smaller batteries. Like, wasn't oh never mind. The X3 did have like over 5,000 milliamps, but yeah, I've always felt they did like a pretty good job with battery life optimization. Okay, yeah, Barry uses the Elgato Wave mic. I heard that's really good for like actually like manually EQ and everything, all of your audio levels and everything. Has really good audio software attached to it. Okay, so for those in the chat, how do you feel about foldables? Are you gonna pick up another foldable this year or early next year? I know Ike is gonna pick up the Fold 3. And are you picking up the Flip 3 too, Ike? Yeah, I know Ike for sure is picking up the Fold 3. I know Barry had the Duo. I don't know if you still have it. But Tech for Your Needs, how do you feel about foldables now? I'll give you guys like my viewpoints after I see your comments. Yeah, that's a big thing for me to Tech for Your Needs. Like I always like finding things that like are at a decent price. But I just feel like foldables are like a little not really overpriced, but I'm waiting until like someone actually makes like a budget friendly foldable. Like I would love to see like Samsung make like a Galaxy Flip A for like I'd say like $600 to $700, maybe like a 700 series processor or something like that. I think it would be dope if Samsung did something like that next year. But we'll see. Okay, Ike said Fold 3, yes. Flip 3, nah. Why not, Ike? Okay, Barry said, yep, he has the Duo. Looking at the Duo 2 or Pixel Fold. I feel like the Pixel Fold will probably be the cheapest fold, like when it comes out. Like when it initially comes out, I feel like it's definitely going to be the cheapest fold. Like I could see them going just $9.99 with the base model of the Pixel Fold. I accept the whole aspect of tablet size when I need it, phone size when I don't. Yeah, that's a very solid point. Like I could see why a lot of people are really into foldables, like just for that reason, just like opening it up to get your tablet and then being able to close it and getting like a regular fold screen. I think that's pretty cool. Z Fold FE edition. Yeah, that would be definitely dope, Lewis. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. That would be pretty dope. Say like 800 bucks. Well, the Fold is like super expensive right now, so I'd say $9.99 straight up for like a Z Fold FE edition. I think that would be pretty dope. What's good? Oride Tech in the building. What's good, Oride? Hope your Saturday's going well. I think I missed one of Barry's comments about his mic. He says where that mic wins, it helps out take reverb better than most mic, but that actually has a better sound. That's a pretty solid point. Okay, let me scroll through these comments. Okay, I said Flip in all honesty isn't my type of device. Like I love it for those that it appeals to, but I want a bigger screen. That's perfectly fair. I feel I'm the opposite. I just like wouldn't want to carry like the brick of a fold in my pocket all the time, and I don't think I need like a tablet like as a mobile device anyway. That's just like my opinion, but I definitely respect why you say that. But I would definitely be a flip person if it was cheaper. But I'm just not gonna fork out like that much for a flip right now anyway. Again, I'm only going that big for the Pixel 6 Pro. Okay. Yeah, Orad said he's probably just going to be listening in, editing the photo. That's perfectly fine, man. All right, tech much better. Thanks for asking. Exit. Yeah, it's definitely a thick one. Yeah, I just would not want to carry that around all the time. That's just like my personal opinion. Like our views are pretty much opposite in that regard. That's very true. That's a very solid point. In all honesty, since it's Samsung, you'll be able to find them cheaper in a few months. Yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like the resale value on Samsung devices, like I feel like they're turning into LG. Like I remember when LG was like they had like flagship phones dropping like $300 in like 2 months. Samsung is definitely getting there. They definitely like drop over time pretty quickly, pretty extremely as well. Like, what is a Z Fold 2 going for now on eBay? I'm curious. Or better yet, a flip. Let me just see. A Z Flip 5G 2020. I'm going to see what that's going for on eBay. $669. Let's see. So yeah, it looks like they're pretty much all under $700. The Z Flip 5Gs, I believe that's the second model, right? That was they had the regular Z Flip, and then it was the Z Flip 5G. Now they're in the Z Flip 3. Let me just filter out the buy it now. Release at? What price did that release at? What price did that Z Flip 5G release at, guys? Okay, let me try Swappa. Okay, let me look at the unlocked models. Let me see. Six. Yeah, it looks like everything is under 700 pretty much. There's a mint one for 578. Wow. With cases, that's crazy. You can find some crazy deals on Swappa. Yeah, you could get a Z Fold 2 for like 800 to 900 locally. I know that came out at like close to 2000, right? Yeah, that's really not bad. Like not bad at all. And I tend to like buy used phones anyway. Like I'm a huge fan of like buying older flagships. Like I had like a few LG devices back to back because of how fast their prices plummeted back in the day. But can't do that anymore apparently. Yeah, Lewis said that price is not bad. Yeah, I agree 100%. What's good, Septian? Yeah, right now we're just talking about like the resale value of the Samsung foldables, the flip and the fold. Geez, so 1400 when the Z Flip 5G just released, and then the Flip 3 is a noticeable upgrade and $400 cheaper. That's crazy. Agreed, Orad. I always stuck with the V series, and those like plummeted just as hard. Those LG V series, those plummeted when like when LG was a thing. I saw LG wing for 400 in my area. It didn't. I'm surprised you didn't pick that up. Honestly, Ike, I'm surprised you didn't pick that up. Jesus. I remember I sold a G6 to someone for 800 and they traded it in a few weeks later for 240. LG, what does you do? Wow, that's crazy. Let me look at some. Let me see what how much the V60 is going for. Because last time I checked, it was like around 300 straight up. And the crazy thing is that's still like a very like capable processor. What does that have? The Snapdragon 875. Let me just go unlocked. Or I can't go unlocked. I believe the AT&T version is the best. Let me see. So yeah, right now the LG V60 is going for. I feel like that's high. I feel like it's probably lower on eBay, but on Swappa, this is what the LG V60 is going for. It looks like. Let me look at the wing too while I'm at it, because that's technically their latest, right? The LG wing. Okay, no unlocked versions. T-Mobile version. So these are gonna work on your GSM carriers. Yep, around 400. You're right, Ike. Okay, Barry said the 865 for AT&T and for MediaTek for T-Mobile. Barry, I want to say the MediaTek. I think the LG. What was that? The Stylo 6 is what had a MediaTek and a Snapdragon. I want to say all of the LG V60s had Snapdragon. I want to say, but I may be wrong. Okay, was referring to the V60. Septian just saying what's up. Yeah, Barry. I believe the Stylo is what had the MediaTek and the Snapdragon. I think Juan covered both of them on his channel. Like the differences between like the Stylo and the Snapdragon and MediaTek processors on his Stylo 6 because he bought both of them. Yeah, I agree, Ike. I definitely think the Wing is worth more than that. Like I feel like that should be like up there with the Samsung prices in terms of foldables, but yeah, definitely dropped. I don't know. I feel like I don't know why LG devices like dropped in price like that. That was literally like every device since like the V20 that would happen. Like their phones would just go down hundreds of dollars within months. Okay, Septian saying what's up again. I think Septian got to catch up. He's still talking about the OnePlus watch. Yeah, I'm definitely not impressed with the OnePlus watch. I definitely think like at that price you could do a lot better. If you're looking at that like sub $200 smartwatch range, I would definitely just pick up the Amazfit. I definitely think that's probably the best device under 200. And at 200, my boy is making it kind of competitive now since they've released that TicWatch E3 with Wear OS and the Snapdragon 4100, like at $200. So yeah, definitely not impressed with the OnePlus watch. It just does not like do that much to me. I wish it did a lot more. And I'll probably be doing a full review on that um, later this week. But the battery life on the OnePlus watch is stupid. Like it's like crazy good. Definitely one of the best experiences I've had in terms of battery life. Like I just charged it for like the first time in a week and a half yesterday. A week and a half with always on display on and like all of the features that I use on, notifications coming through all day. Like a week and a half. That's crazy to me. So yeah, what's good, everybody in the chat? If you're here watching, you could just leave a comment. Let me know if you guys have any questions or anything about the devices I have, or any other tech news. Or you just want to know my thoughts on anything, just feel free to ask a question. He said, "Oh yeah, that's crazy." I think he's talking about the battery life, and yeah, the battery life on the OnePlus watch is just stupid good. Thanks, Orada. I appreciate it. I really appreciate it. Thanks for the engagement. Definitely means a lot. Yeah, that's something I actually skipped over. I agree 100%. I thought Wear OS 3 would actually be like a pretty like decent jump in battery life. It's really not though. They say it's gonna last around 40 hours. Yeah, they say the Watch 4 is gonna last like around 40 hours. That's just not enough. It's so weird how like mid-range smartwatches or cheap smartwatches are all going like double-digit days, but the premium ones like your Galaxy watches, your Wear OS watches, your Apple watches, those are all going like 2 days max. Except for the TicWatch Pro 3, I will say that's like the best battery life that I've had on what I consider like a premium smartwatch. Something that can like you can actually respond to notifications on, talk on the phone on, have all those premium features you can download apps on. That was like the only watch that would last me 3 days, and 3 days is still like not a lot when you like really think about it. I think it's still crazy that Apple Watch users still have to like charge their watch overnight when it literally has like sleep tracking features. How are you going to use sleep tracking features if your battery is not going to last through the night? Like, I just really hope to see wearables get better with battery life, especially like the premium ones like your Apple Watches, your Galaxy Watches, and Wear OS. Hopefully, the Pixel Watch will be the first that does that. Okay, Ora just asked me a question. Outside of any phone, what piece of tech are you looking forward to this year? I'm looking forward to watches. I'm a huge smartwatch guy, so I'm looking forward to the Fossil Gen 6. And I am also looking forward to the Pixel Watch when it comes out because those are both running Wear OS, which is personally my favorite software, and curious to see if Apple does like another Watch SE, because I think the last Watch SE was like a crazy good, just like bang for your buck. I think it came at like 250, 300, something like that. So, yeah, I'm just looking at a lot of smartwatches and maybe around Black Friday, another TV. So, yeah, those are the pieces of tech that I'm looking at right now. Nothing else really. Oh, and another quick one. I am looking at that new Xiaomi Mi Pad because I think that's like going to be a very good tablet in terms of value, and like what it does. I think it was under $400. That Mi Pad 5 looks amazing. Okay, let me catch up a little bit. Ike might just be a Samsung skin on top of it. I was hoping for at least 4 to 5 days. I honestly don't think it's just the skin. I think it's still like a Wear OS like limitation. Um, That's just like my thought. That's my thoughts on it. I feel like the Pixel Watch will probably um, be similar because, like, really, if you think about it, like the only reason that the TicWatch Pro 3 had such good battery life is because of like they had to work for it. They literally made a whole nother screen that like didn't consume any power at all, just so your battery life would be better. So yeah, I feel like it's still a Wear OS limitation in my opinion. I seriously hate. Yeah, English is such a weird language. It really is. Like compared to other languages, it's a pretty weird language. Yep. Tick Watch, you get a solid 3. That's literally just because of that extra screen. My guess will be the Pixel 6 Pro. Barry Johnson outside of any phone. Okay. Yeah, you were around that time, Barry. We need a good Apple Watch competitor. I feel like there are, but people overlook them just because of like how bad Wear OS was when it first started. And then Galaxy watches, just because I feel like the branding of the Galaxy watch made it a turnoff for like a lot of people. Like I don't, a lot of people who had a Galaxy watch had a Galaxy phone, just because that's how Samsung advertised it. So that's why it wasn't really like a competitor, like a premium competitor. So Samsung did that to themselves. But I definitely think like, mm, I feel like the Fossil Gen 5 and then the TicWatch Pro 3 were really like the first real Apple Watch competitors in terms of like Android watches. So yeah, that's a really good point, Oscar. What size TV? So we have like a fairly old TV in the bedroom right now. I think it's a 55-inch, but the way we have the TV, it can't be too big. So I think I want another 55-inch in my bedroom, just some sort of with a higher resolution and all that, because like our TV in the bedroom is like pretty old right now. I'm still perfectly fine with using a projector like in my living room. Like I get like 120 inches on my like Yaber projector. It's a really good projector. If you're like looking to save money, I got that for like how much did I get that for? I'd say 250 ish, and it can go up to 300 inches. Right now, I have it displaying like 120, so the resolution stays really good. So, yeah, I definitely want a 4K TV in the bedroom because that's like where I watch TV primarily, and 55 inches very. Oh no, that's too much money, bro. Nope, not 85. I would get a 75 like for the living room if I didn't have a projector already, but 85 is too much. That's overkill. Yeah, I'm looking at that as well, Galen, the Xiaomi Mi Pad. One thing I'm really like curious about, I'm really curious to like see how well of a skin that Xiaomi makes for Android on tablets, because that's, I feel like that's what it comes to now. It's just how good of your implementation of software is on tablets. Like you can have all the specs in the world, but if it doesn't have like good tablet features, then it's gonna flop. That's why I feel like Samsung is pretty much the only Android tablet competitor, because like the other skins and everything, like the Lenovo tablet skin is basically like almost like stock Android. So it's not a lot of software features on other forms of Android on tablets. So I really hope to see like MIUI go all out for their tablet integration. All right, so that would be dope. Is that true? That's a good point. Yeah, all right. I get 120 inches on my projector. I just have it displayed on the wall. Like I don't even have a what do you call it? Like a projector thing that you like push the projector, and I can't think of the wording of it. But yeah, I get 120 inches, like it's around like 10 feet away from my wall, and I get 120 inches and perfectly fine. I have blackout curtains in my living room, so that makes sure there's no glares or anything. Like when I watch TV during the day, I can watch TV like perfectly fine during the day and night. I'll have to like send you a link for the Yaber projector that I use. Holla at your boy in the building. What's good, LaShawn? I added you as a moderator too, just in case. Can you type the name of the? Yeah, I'll just pull it up in a second, Barry. I'll pull it up on my screen. Let me catch up with these chats. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna pull up that projector real quick now. Okay, it's gonna take a few seconds. Let me see. I want to put my password in. Okay. Projector. Okay, let me pull it up. Okay, Barry, this is the projector I'm using. So as you can see, like it has a 1080p resolution. What made this projector like really good in my opinion is the brightness. Like it gets extremely bright. Like even with light, you can still see all of the details like on your screen. But like I said before, I have blackout curtains in my living room, so it works like even better that way. Right now, you can see it's only 200. I highly recommend this because like other projectors like at $100 or like even like in the 150 range, they're like originally costing like close, but with like they just brought it down a lot. It's definitely like one of the definite. Well, it's easily the best projector that I've ever used. You can see right there, it's the Yaber Y31. I've seen a few YouTube reviews on it. I'm actually thinking of doing a YouTube review on it myself. So yeah, I really love this projector. Like it works extremely well. You can see right there. Here's some of like the specs. I don't really know about like projector specs like that, but in terms of like bang for your buck, this is definitely a solid one. Berries. Okay, let's see. What you over there cooking, Septia? Okay, Barry asks it. It's a long throw, Barry. I have it around 10 feet away from my wall right now. The wall that I display it on, I have it around 10 feet away, and it gets like 120 inches. The short throws are extremely expensive, so I'm definitely not going for a short throw. I mean, it would be more like convenient in terms of like ergonomics and space, but I'm definitely not paying that much for a short throw. They don't really have like any good valued short throw ones. Mr. Ciova in the building. What's good? Barry is the mod on everybody's stream. Yeah, Barry is. I've heard Barry was an extremely reliable mod, so I definitely hit him up earlier today so that he could mod for me. So yeah, I appreciate him for doing that. Barry is the man. 100% agreed. Barry, get rid of all the trolls. That's what I've heard, man. That's what I've heard. Guys, make sure to like the stream. 100% agree. All right. I appreciate that because I would not have said that. Again, this is my first stream. So, yeah, definitely if you haven't liked the stream already, like it. If you're on the replay crew, feel free to like it. Ciova, Septian's latest subscriber. Okay, okay. But yeah, man, I really love this projector. It's a really good bang for your buck. Gets very bright and the color is just like really crisp, especially like at 120 inches. It looks great. I highly suggest picking up a projector like over like an 85-inch TV just because I mean, if you're a quality freak, of course you would get irritated by it, but I'm definitely not. If you're on the if you're on the replay crew, like it or Barry Johnson will get you. Yep, we got hitters out here. Septian, I forgot to comment on your latest video. Love that you raised the camera. Okay, okay. Streaming is fun. Yeah, streaming is fun, especially when people are engaged. So I appreciate the few in here. Just adding comments, it definitely means a lot. Hey, yeah, no problem, Barry. Okay, so yeah, we're coming up in an hour. I'm probably gonna wrap this up in a few minutes. Just let me know if you guys have like any other questions, real quick. Probably gonna wrap this up within the next 5 minutes or so. Okay. What's the YouTube plaque in the back? So that's actually like a little sign my girlfriend bought me. It actually lights up as well. I like it a lot. I had the way my office is set up. Like, I have really low ceilings, so it really wouldn't look right anywhere else. So I just had to like stick it above the back of my office couch. But basically, it just says Gala's Gadgets. Let me see if I can get it so I can show you real quick. So yeah, that's about it. Yeah, and it like has like RGB lights on it too. Whenever it's plugged up, I didn't have it on at the moment. Okay, I don't like it, Barry. I don't have the manual focus on that wide angle lens, and you can see the clamp from my Elgato mount. Man, congratulations on kicking it on your first stream. I appreciate that, Barry. What resolution are you recording in? 1080p. That's fire. Yeah, I really like it. I really wish like I had a actual space where I could like hang it up so it like displays nicely, but I just have to stick it on the best back of my couch so that it shows. And then like when I use my ZV-1, like the focus like doesn't focus on it either, so you can't really see the words. Like I really wish I could get it somewhere closer, but just with my current setup, I can't really do that. Sean said that's dope. Yeah, I agree. Shout out to the girlfriend for that. Hey, I need that. Yeah, I'll try to send you a link. I think she got it off of Etsy, which is like that crafty app for people who like freelance, like all of those crafts and everything. 720p. That's dope. Gotcha. Let me check it out again. Do Velcro. That's a solid idea, Ora. That's a very solid idea. I might like have to do that so it can actually go on my ceiling. My ceilings are like extremely low. Like they're I say like 6.5 feet. So the bionic scoop in the building. What's good, Scoop? Not bad. It's the ultra wide lens. I can't manually focus with it in Filmic Pro. Or maybe hang it on an open sign. Scoop. Scoop getting all the love. Scoop. Scoop again. Scoop, how you feel about that CM Punk stuff? I know you're a huge wrestling fan like myself. I feel like AEW is taking over. Yeah, that's a good idea with the Velcro though. All right, I might have to look into that so I could put it closer to me so people could actually see the words. Again, the Bionic Scoop getting all the love here. Okay, guys. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this up now. Thank you guys for all showing up. Oh yeah, you like the indie stuff. But yeah, thank you everyone for showing up. I really appreciate all the engagement that the few people in here gave. Definitely means a lot. I will try to do this every week now. If you haven't already, feel free to follow me on Twitter and IG at IamGHair. Just gonna leave that there for a few seconds. Yeah, I really appreciate everyone in here. I'm gonna hop off now. Thanks for the stream. No problem, Barry. Thank you for being here. Thank you for modding. I really appreciate it. So yeah, I'm gonna hop off now.